Oh, hey, how's it going? Today, we're going to be working on a sound system. I got a 10-inch subwoofer mounted in the side of my Mini Cooper, and that's where the original 6x9 went. I'm gonna do the same over there. And over here, we got a hood stack mocked up. I'm gonna try and hood stack it because it's too low to have a full exhaust on it, and it just rubs on the ground. We got Hunter. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got 5% tint on there now compared to the back. 5% banner going across. And then a couple days ago, me, Hunter, and Xavier, all their channels. Hunt's Accords right here. And then Datsubi is also right here. Check out Datsubi's video. We just put coilovers on this 2015 WRX, slammed it on his nuts. That was pretty fun. And then Hunter's building a wide-bodied Honda Accord coupe. Let me give you a sneak peek. Ooh, that's all you get to see. I have a old Yamaha Breeze right here, and the top end needs to be rebuilt. I already put a new piston rings in it, piston and rings, and I honed out the cylinder, and that didn't do much. So I figured out that the intake valve was a little bent, so I got new valves. And then I was trying to take the valves out, and then I broke the valve spring, and then, well, I didn't break the valve spring. I just kind of like, it just jammed itself in there, and I just gave up. I could totally take it out still, but I just gave up. Alright, so I got the hole cut, and looking pretty good in there. The only thing I don't like about this is there's a gap here to the seatbelt thing, and there's a gap there. So I'm gonna go ahead, stick some cardboard here, and spray foam that gap, and then we should be good from there. And yeah, that should be fine. Now I got some spray foam insulation. We're gonna just some right there. Okay, so yeah, we got that done, insulated there, so it doesn't, because that hole went all the way up to here, and that one went into this opening, so I just sealed it off. So that'll be good. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. That's where I'm gonna run speaker wires out. So this is the stock speaker wire that goes to the 6x9s that were here, but now we got a 10-inch sub in there. Then we don't need these anymore, but still gonna run it through there just like these, just like the other side. The other side's ran through there. That's not how it's gonna stay, but that is how it is. And then yeah, that side, oh my god, was this side a mess. I had to spray foam insulate the crack that was here because I so badly messed up on this hole. But that one, that was perfect. I'm not gonna lie, that hole was perfect. But I'm gonna pick you guys back up when that somewhat dries and I can cut the axis off and then put a subwoofer in there. I'll pick you guys up when that happens. Okay guys, it looks like here we have some dried spray foam. So we're gonna get in there and I'm gonna chop all of that off, all this excess off. So wherever my knife went, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna come in here like this. Just like so. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll get back to you when this is done. Now that that's all off of there, we can start self-tapping screws into it. Let's get started. First, I'm actually gonna wire in, or have the wires come in first. Okay, I got it wired up, and I actually got the holes screwed in there, but I forgot to take out, or I forgot to put this stuff in there. I'll just throw that in there quick. This will help with all the weird vibrations in there. So get some of that up in there. Won't bust out my window. It might, but you know, it'll help. Just a tad. Santa Claus's beer. And throw some more in there. Just stuff her in there good. So this little space will act like a sub box, kind of, the little space I made in there. So hopefully it doesn't sound terrible. It might sound terrible. I'm not even sure yet. And then to keep this all down, so it doesn't go in the subwoofer coils or anything, give it a quick spray. With spray adhesive. It's not spraying very well, but you get the point. And then I'll stick the subwoofer back in there. It looks like we already got a bunch of stuff on it. Darn. I'll pick you all back up when I have the sub back in there. Alright, there's a finished product on this side. I'm still going to take some of this clear tape, chrome tape here and tape up this so it's like a smooth seam, but that's pretty dang good. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty good for a little job like this. Seatbelt still works. You just gotta feed it back yourself, I guess. Dang, that sucks. Okay, well, don't mind that, but it's whatever, I guess. Now I just gotta move on to this side. Do the same thing over here. Okay, I got the other subwoofer in. I'm not gonna wire them up yet. There's still a long ways to go back here, but for some reason I just got the bad chills, and the chills made me cold because it is snowy outside. So there's one side. It's basically done, and then there's the other side. Both sides look really good, and they might sound really good together. So I'm gonna get all of this cleaned up, and then I don't know, maybe set something up. And I got LED lights I want to put up. Oh, that'd be fun too. Yes. But I'm gonna put you all in a time lapse. I'm gonna clean that mess up, and then I guess we'll see. We'll talk about amp placement and what we're gonna do back there. You know, I got 2 other speakers I want to mount back there to replace the 6x9s, because it's either I put 2 more speakers back there, or I could put 2 more speakers in my doors and make custom door panels. I don't really want to do that though. This isn't supposed to be anything crazy, just something people look at and like, no, it's cool, you know. Let's get everything cleaned up, and then there's something out there. There's something out there. I'm telling you guys. There's something out there, because every time I have a bunch of like stuff lined up around the side of the garage, like an old lawnmower and some wheels and tires for this car, and something fell over back there, and there's been a cat or something walking around in my car too, because there's little paw prints all over the top of the car. But you can't see them anymore. I wiped them away. But I don't know how, but something got in this garage. Maybe I left the door open. I don't know. But I'm going to get that cleaned up, and I'll see you guys then. The amp mounted there. She ain't going anywhere, so it'll be in line of the two subs. It looks pretty good too. You pop the trunk and see that. It's pretty good. And then I guess I'm gonna mount that power cap then too, real quick. Here's the finished product of the amps. The amp mount and the power cap, and then I got those. They're not wired up yet. The wire for that one's still right there. And then that's from the radio. That's not ran yet, but once it is, that'll be really nice. Alright guys, I'm going to end it there. So next video, I'm probably going to pull the header off of the engine and figure out how I'm going to hood stack this, because it needs to happen. It needs to happen. Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe and like, because I want you to. Just do it. Just do it. Please. Thank you. I'll see you guys later.